Welcome to This Is Not Your Typical Show. I'm your host, Vincent Bird. What's going on, y'all? Today's show, we're going to talk about your boy, Stephen A. Smith, and some more things and more topics. We're going to talk about the new movie Space Jam with your boy, LeBron James, that came out, and some more topics. So, y'all come on in the room. I do not own the rights to none of this music. I do not own the rights to none of this music. This is Raheem Devon. Please go check that out on all your DSPs. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up, everybody? Going on? What's up, everybody? What's up? Going on? What's going on? This is not your typical show. I'm your host, Vincent Bird. Today's show, we're going to talk about Stephen A. Smith. And we're going to talk about the new movie Space Jam 2. So I got this clip I want y'all to hear about your boy, Stephen A. Smith. And it's going to explain a lot about what we're going to talk about today. Yeah, but you still said it anyway. That's petty, Stephen A. Real petty. All right, so your boy Stephen A. So as y'all heard in the interview, your boy Stephen A. pretty much put his foot in his mouth, and he felt like he had to apologize for one for making statements about the Asian baseball player Otani, which is right now killing it in All Star game. He's pretty much just beast mode in it. They comparing him to Babe Ruth, which I think he's better than Babe Ruth, and I know a lot of people don't catch flack for saying that, but he's doing it on both sides of the ball. The man is hitting home runs. He's a immigrant that doesn't speak English, and he is dominating. I mean, dominating the game right now, and as he should. But Stephen A. Smith fit to say that this young man wasn't a good image for baseball. Hence, why he had to make the apology to the Asian community, why he had to make the apology on First Take, and therefore. So my question is, why Stephen A? Why did you have to make the apology? Or why did you say that? What made you feel like you had to say that? Because it wasn't this man's talent. Because obviously he is a talented baseball player. If you haven't seen him yet, please go check this man out. YouTube, Google. This man is a beast on the field, and he is bound to break records. But Stephen A, you are known for how can I say, a lack of a better word, shitting on everybody. So with your take and the position that you're in, Stephen, I understand what you do. But why did you feel like that this young man wasn't a good fit or wasn't a good image for baseball? And you just clearly said in your apology, being a black man and knowing what you had to go through, you shouldn't say what you had to say. But that's what you do. You shit on everybody. And it's sicko, you do it because you need ratings. You do it because you're a commentator. You do it because it's entertainment. And I understand that. But when is going too far enough? When you cross the line and you offend a certain community, and then you have to come back and retract your statement and apologize. When is enough? Who checks you, Stephen A? Now, you said you apologized soon as you found out that you offended a certain community. First off, you shouldn't make the statement, and I'll shoot you some bail for apologizing as soon as you found out that you offended a certain community. But you shouldn't found out that you offended a community. You should have known off the bat. You are a veteran reporter at ESPN, and we know ESPN track record right now. They're not too good with diversity or having minority reporters in their organization. Seem like every Minority reporter they have is gone. So, but I say that you know what company you work for, you know what who pays your check, and you feel the obligation to say what you have to say. Then you had to retract your statement and apologize. And the Otani situation wasn't, it was just, I say, the cherry on top of the ice cream cone. The way you came at the Nigerian basketball team, though, Stephen A., that's what really got me. Yeah, the Nigerian basketball team came and they pretty much, I don't say destroyed, but they mollywopped the U.S. team. And the U.S. team just wasn't prepared in my eyes. It was an exhibition game. I don't know if they wasn't taking it serious, but the Nigerian team came in and gave them a run for their money. And with Kevin Durant, with Dame Dollar, and everybody that's on the U.S. team, I just see that when I seen the clips, I don't think they could keep up with the Nigerian team because they were just outscoring them, out rebounding them, and just pretty much running the floor on them. But you saw fit on Tuesday to sit there and mispronounce the names of several Nigerian players that's on the team. Correction, on Monday's show, you sit there to mispronounce and make fun of different names, of brothers to make fun of us. And you just was, I don't know if you was upset because they was giving it to the U.S. team, but you pretty much just right out demolished the whole name of the Nigerian team over the fact that they did their job. Is it our fault that the U.S. Dream Team didn't send the correct players? Yeah, we sent Kevin Durant, but Kevin Durant just got through coming off a playoff series. That man tired. You sent Kevin Love. Come on now, Kevin Love of all people. Kevin Love ain't been Kevin Love since he was with Cleveland Cavaliers. Come on now. So the people y'all sending to the, I want to call them the Dream Team, the U.S. team, are not the cream of the crop of the NBA because we still have NBA Finals going on. So if they get mollywopped or get destroyed by the Nigerian team, why did you have to sit up there and just demolish the whole Nigerian team for what they did? Not knowing that that team was representing their country, representing Africa, and came out and played a good game. But us, as Americans, we feel like we got to beat our chest and talk down to individuals. And pretty much that's what you did. You, of all people, Stephen A. Smith, should know that that's not the way how we do business. And if anybody were to step on your name, to run your name through the mud, or mispronounce your name, you'd be highly upset. You probably want to have fisticuffs. But you seem fit to just get on TV and just really showcase your ignorance of not knowing that the Nigerian team came to play basketball. And they really ran through the U.S. team. And by doing that, you made fun of individual players and made fun of the team. And the Nigerian team, they questioned you and sent their response on Twitter saying they was very disappointed in a fellow colleague as yourself that you would do something like that. Come on now, Stephen. Now you got to do better. You're representing more than just yourself being on ESPN. You at ESPN, of all people, should know that you're the man right there. You're the only one at ESPN, minus a few people of color that have their own show, that are the gatekeepers to broadcasting at ESPN. So you saying those sentiments and you pushing that narrative that the Nigerian team, that the U.S. team got beat by the Nigerian team is not a good look. If anything, you should have been encouraging them, congratulating them, and giving them credit that they came in and pushed the U.S. team to the limit so we can be better prepared for the Olympics. Because let's face it, there's no more dream team. There'll never be another dream team. Just like there'll never be another Michael Jordan, there'll never be another Magic Johnson, and so forth. So these individual athletes we're seeing to the U.S. team, you know, are they the best of the best? That's not for me to say because I'm not an athlete. I'm just a spectator and a fan. But I have my favorites. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm a KD fan. But I know for a fact that we didn't send the best of the best to represent us. I know that because I can tell about their performance. The Australian team gave them a whooping. The Nigerian team gave them a whooping. Before this exhibition, the U.S. team were 44-2 in exhibition games. After these two teams came through and just put a whooping on them, they're now 44-4. So that lets you know that we're not sending the cream of the crop. We're not sending the best of the best. So if we're not sending the best of the best and we get out there and they destroy us, whose fault is that? Huh? Whose fault is that, Stephen A? Is it the NBA's fault? Is it the Olympic Committee fault? It's sure not the Nigerian team's fault because they sent their best from that country. And they went out there and they played a good game and they dog whooped those boys. I might be exaggerating. I won't say dog whooped them, but they gave them boys a run for their money like it was literally an NBA final. And these boys are supposed to be representing the U.S. And they went out there and the Nigerian team gave them boys the business. So you feel that just because Kevin Durant got his shot blocked by a guy named Precious, that you wanted to make fun of the team because they came in and you want to diminish their skills like they weren't true basketball players. The days of overseas basketball have evolved, and the days of these teams coming in and us just running the score up on them are over. The game has changed. Everybody has evolved, and the game is different. So you're going to get a good game from people that come over here that play basketball because international basketball is totally different than regular basketball here in the United States. But you're going to get teams that are going to be competitive because most of the people that play for these other countries, half of them play for the NBA. Half of them play for international teams, half of them play for the G League, and so forth. So they picking the best of the best. And it's not going to be like we're going to just sit back and run these teams over. And if we get beat, we get beat. Whose fault is that? It's no one's fault but ours because we didn't send the top of the crop. We didn't send our number one all-stars. We didn't send LeBron. We didn't send Steph. I know a couple of players are hurt right now. I know a couple of players are coming off the NBA Finals. I know the Suns in Milwaukee are in Game 5, I think, right now. So, and the series is tied 2-2. So I know we didn't send the Greek Freak, Giannis. So a lot of these people are still playing right in the middle of finals, and we couldn't send the best of the best. So we had to send what we got. But at least what we got should have been good enough. But if it wasn't good enough, it still doesn't take away that you talked about these boys like they was the scrubs, like they was the second bench, and you didn't give them they due props. And at the end of the day, Stephen A. Jackson, that's wrong. That's wrong. You shouldn't diminish one team because we didn't show up to play. You shouldn't take away from what their team done. You shouldn't take away from their accomplishments because we didn't show up and we didn't send our best of the best players. I think that's beneath you, and rightly so. You should have sent the apology, but you should have never said it. We don't stay on basketball, and like all y'all know that the new movie Space Jam just came out with your boy LeBron James. So it just came out today. I haven't seen it yet, but it has mixed reviews because a lot of people saying that it's comparing to your boy MJ. A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't because they say LeBron is not an actor and so forth and so forth. Me personally, I will be seeing the movie because I am a Space Jam fan. Space Jam is one of my movies I grew up with as a child. The soundtrack was on point, minus the R. Kelly joint, and you know why. But the soundtrack was on point. The movie was on point. It was a good movie. So I'm very interested in seeing how they're gonna live up to the original Space Jam. And from the cameos and the commercials I've seen in the new Space Jam, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. The director was Malcolm D. Lee. He directed a few other movies like Girl Trip and some more movies he's directed. So he directed this one with LeBron, and I think it's gonna be pretty good. I'm like really excited to see this and see how they the remake and the reboot is. A lot of reboots and a lot of remakes ain't that good. They come out and they ever don't hit the head on the hammer, or they just miss it totally completely with these remakes. But this one right here looks pretty good. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty good movie. I can't wait to see it. I'm excited about seeing it, and I can't wait to give my opinion on it. Like I said, your boy LeBron is not an actor. Well, you can tell by the way he be flopping on the basketball court. He's sure like an actor. But I think it's gonna be a pretty good movie with the cameos. I think AD is in it, Dame Dollar's in it, and some more people. I haven't really looked at the casting list, but it's a very interesting movie. Don Cheadle's in it. So, and of course, Warner Brothers put out the movie. So, like I said, I'm gonna check that movie out with me and my little one. We're gonna pop some popcorn and watch Space Jam 2. Well, not Space Jam 2. We're gonna watch. It's called Space Jam: A New Legacy. That's what we was gonna call. And of course, your boy LeBron released some shoes to go with the movie. It's funny, if he would have made it to the finals, he wouldn't be able to be at the premiere of the movie. So that lets you know right there that your boy LBJ Bron is a little tired, and that if you've seen his performance in his last playoff performance, he looked like he didn't want to be there. So I mean, did he give all his effort so he can not be in the finals, so he can beat him for his premiere? I mean, it's just my conspiracy theory. I'm just assuming, but he's at this premiere for his movie, so he's not in the finals right now. It's the song in the books. It's your boy Devin Booker and the Greek Freak, and my money's on the Phoenix Suns and Chris Paul and Devin Booker. I want Chris Paul to get a ring, and I want Devin Booker to get his first ring too. So, but the movie looks very, very interesting. I can't wait to get back and watch it, and to make sure that to get my critiques and comments on it. As y'all know, that outside is open and that it is a new variant that's out to the COVID-19. So please, people, mask up, vax up, keep your distance, make sure you're safe, because this COVID-19 situation is not over. And now, as each state continues to update their mask regulations, that y'all just be safe out there. Y'all make sure that y'all doing the right thing. Keep your distance, hand sanitize, wash, and do all that. You know what you got to do to stay alive and stay safe today. And with the world outside being open, a lot of things are expensive. I know we're still dealing with summertime. Gas prices are up, so y'all especially be careful with these gas prices going up and how everything is expensive. This ain't post-COVID. The employment rate is, I won't say through the roof, but the employment rate is crazy. There's a lot of places that are hiring right now, but there's a lot of places. The reason why they're hiring because people don't want these essential jobs no more. They're getting tired of getting paid $7.25 an hour, and they want to get paid $15 an hour, which I don't blame them, because if we go back to quarantine and lockdown, and I'm a fast food worker and I qualify as an essential employee, I'm risking my life too. So a lot of these places are hiring, but a lot of these people are not putting in applications because they want to get paid. They bang for the buck. They want to get paid $15 an hour instead of getting paid $7.25 an hour. So I don't know how much that's going to affect the economy, but this right now, if you need a job, it's a good time to get a job. But a lot of people are not trying to go back to work because a lot of the states have extended their unemployment benefits. So a lot of the states have pushed out their unemployment benefits due to COVID. And just recent, old Sleepy Joe and his administration just said if you receive any unemployment benefits during COVID-19, you will be qualified for free health care. And a lot of people are not happy with that. So they pretty much saying that, the ones who had to work during the COVID-19 crisis and the pandemic post COVID, we had to make ends meet and still pay our bills and still pay medical. And the ones who didn't have to work, they receive employment benefits, and now they're about to receive free health care. So that doesn't make a lot of people on the left happy or a lot of people on the right. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments in the comments box. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube page. Please like and subscribe to the Facebook. Like I say, this is not your typical show. I'm your host, Vincent Bird. Check out bi-weekly. I like to thank all my first time listeners, all my last time listeners, all my day ones. I like to thank everybody who tuned in on Facebook, YouTube, and I like to thank everybody who checks out the show. Please give me your likes, your comments, and just let me know what you think. I will be back next week, y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Take care of one another. And peace and blessings to all. And I am out. Remember, I do not own the rights to none of this music. I do not own the rights to none of this music. So please check out this Raheem Divine on all your DSPs. Check out Not Your Typical Show on Facebook, YouTube, and all your social media platforms. This is your boy Bird, and I am signing off. Good night, God bless, and y'all stay safe.